That was great. Our next talk is from Jeff Noyes from Aquia.
Hello. This session is about driving the user experience of Drupal through Drupal Gardens. So I don't know if anybody knows Drupal Gardens, but it basically is a wrapper for Drupal. If Drupal is easy, then basically Drupal Gardens will be easy too. So we want Drupal to be easy. And I didn't expect to be announced, so I thought I would do a trick and make sure that this was spread out like 2 slides. So this is probably going to delay for a little bit longer than I actually was hoping it to. Okay, so how are we driving the user experience? For one, we're paving the cow paths. When we look at Drupal Gardens, we look at all the modules out there that are highly used, like views and web forms and add this, and we try to get those in so that you can all use them. We also ask and listen to our users. We create surveys, we monitor our forums, we interview site builders and designers. That's how we understand exactly what it is you need so that we can take that information, make things better, and give them back. We also make it better by helping users with their issues. So we're constantly monitoring the forums in Drupal Gardens, fixing bugs and usability issues they find, rolling those back into Drupal, so pretty much making it better. The user experience is driven by capturing ideas in measurable stories. So we work in the agile landscape, and so whenever we have any type of issue or usability improvement, it goes into an agile story, which goes into our backlog, and we inspect, adapt, and prioritize that every 3 weeks. So we're always looking to see what is the demand that our customers have, and we shift and pull these things around and try to understand exactly what it is we need to work on in the next 3 weeks that are coming up. Once we have that, we kind of bring us into this design process where we do rapid brainstorming, where we basically ask people to come up with a concept. It's like 6 participants. They have 10 minutes to draw a concept, 1 minute to critique it. Oh, sorry, it's going too fast. We also do these storyboards where we use Adobe Fireworks to look at all the different states in any given UI and flush it out so that the whole thing can be viewable in one diagram. And you can see those in D.O. We also hold group reviews, so as soon as you do these storyboards, we bring them up into a review where people correct us on our biases and make sure that it is actually going to work. We also occasionally prototype complex interfaces. So if there's an example where we really need to feel it in order to make sure that it's going to work right, we'll build a fairly rapid prototype to make sure that it works and you can navigate around it effectively. Later we go in and we test our storyboards. So we'll validate the storyboards through guerrilla usability testing. Like we'll use Twitter, recruit a bunch of people that map to our personas, run them through the prototypes that we create. And then after we do that, it goes into a 3-week sprint where the engineers at Aquia pull all these different, they carve out all these different tasks for the storyboards that we create. And they work in the next 3 weeks burning down all the high priority stories. And then mid-sprint of that, we do like a mid-sprint evaluation where we look at the developed software and try to figure out what's working and what's not working and make any adjustments that we have to make. And then at the end of a sprint, we demo all the work that we built to the company. Inside the company there's like sales and marketing, and they also have a chance to look at it and see, is it working or is it not working? And then, as soon as that's done, we release the new features. We push those live, and if it's just a Drupal Gardens feature, you'll see it just in Drupal Gardens. But often, because Drupal Gardens is Drupal, a lot of those things get pushed back to D.O. Web Forms is a perfect example of that. And then, when that is done, we go through a different recruiting process where we're actually testing on the live software to make sure that everything that works, everything that we built works. And we do that in 2 ways. One, we do the guerrilla testing. Additionally, we use a real recruiting firm to get real users. And then once we do the testing, we come up with a bunch of issues, and sometimes those issues are anomalies, sometimes they're real issues, and we can tell if they're real issues if they show up more than once. So we fix all the issues that show up more than like 3 or 4 times actually. And then we take all the things that we fit, all the tests that we run, and we use those to benchmark our user experience. So we can say that the first time we ran through this test of web forums, it did like 1 out of 5. Next time it did 2 out of 5, and that way we can constantly measure and see how things are getting better. And this is an example of all the things we've done so far. So we've helped views, web forms, the installation process of Drupal Gardens, media manager, creating galleries, WYSIWYGs, and these are some of the other ones that are also on our list. So we're going to get to blocks, etc. Thanks.